Yes, guys. Okay, so hitting your protein goal, right, is the fundamental lever number one that we need to get under our belts as fast as possible. Nothing else matters until you pull this lever one. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to hit your protein goal. Now, the thing that you need to do is make sure that you post all your protein, enter all your protein into MyFitnessPal the night before. So if today is Monday, before I go to bed, I do Tuesday's MyFitnessPal. So I do it as my part of my evening routine. So let me show you how we want to approach hitting our protein goal. So my protein goal is 200 grams of protein. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for my protein, because for the first thing in the morning I always like to have protein. So I select my protein shake. Okay, add the checked, and it comes up. If I want to adjust that, I click on it and I can say, okay, actually I want 1 or 2 servings. I'm going to go for 2 servings. You can change it here into whatever you want, grams or whatever it is. We always want to use grams for MyFitnessPal. Don't use cups, don't use anything but grams. Okay, but this doesn't have the option for grams, it's just a scoop, which I know has got 30 grams in there. So I'm going to have 2 scoops of that, which is 60 grams of protein. If I want 45, okay, I'll do 1.5 scoops. I'm actually going to go for 45, 1.5 scoops, okay? Nice and easy. So I've logged that in. That's giving me 39 grams of protein. Okay, I'm going to go straight to meal 2. That's first, straight to meal 2. And we're selecting our protein sources. So I'm going to have cod. Okay, so I'm going to have cod, so I can have a look. You get frequent stuff here as well. And I just type in cod from Marks and Spencer's, because that's where I get my cod. Okay, click the search button and it's going to find Marks and Spencer's. Okay, cod, Marks and Spencer's, cod fillets. Okay, I'm going to go for the grams because I like to weigh out my cod. Okay, and I normally go for 300 grams. Okay, so I can put it into grams and put 300. Right, so 300 servings of 1 gram, that's 300 grams. Okay, add to my food. You can have a look at the nutrition info as well. It will show you, is this something good? So if I look at, what is in here, it's got a lot of protein. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's going to be 56 grams of protein. Okay, so I'm going to just add that here. So I've added meal 2 cod. Now meal 3, I'm going to be having 5% beef today. Right, it's already there, Waitrose. I just click it there, add it in checked. Okay, and for my dinner, for my last meal, I'm going to have Greek yogurt. I can click under frequent as well, and it brings up all my frequent things that I eat. So I can have a look to see if I can easily find the Greek yogurt. So I can't find it. So basically I go in and type in fudge. Search. And it brings up fudge. And I personally like the 5%, so I'm going to put 5% in there. Okay, and again, change it to grams, and I'm going to have 300 grams of fudge. Okay, so I add it to my meal 4. Okay, so you can see that I've got 4 meals here. All the protein is logged. Now I want to check the total. So my total is 200 grams of protein. I've only got 170. Okay, sorry, my target is 250, right? Here, so let's go. Okay, I've got 79 grams of protein to fill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in another meal. Okay, so I'm going to add in another meal, and I'm going to have beef again because it's easy for me to have the beef, because I can make 1 serving for 2, so I can batch cook it. So I put in beef, and it will kind of 5% Waitrose. Give it a quick search. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to have 225 grams of that. Add to the food diary. Okay, and now we can see, okay, we've got 30 grams of protein left. Okay, 30 grams of protein left. So what I can do is I can have a look and say, okay, let me change this to 2 scoops. Right, so I change it to 2 scoops rather than 1.5. Okay, brilliant. Okay, and then I've got 20 grams of protein, and I'm going to add a little bit of iso to my whey. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of protein to my whey. I'm going to use my iso banana, because I like banana whey in my yogurt. Okay, so I've got whey, and then I'm over my protein goal. So I don't need that much whey. So I click on that, put it 1 gram, and I'm going to go for like 30 grams only. Okay, so then I'm going to click on that and have a look at my protein goal. I don't want to go too far over my protein goal. You don't have to hit it. Sorry, you don't have to hit it exactly. You just have to meet it. So you can go over your protein goal, it's no problem. But you have to remember, if you go over your protein goal, you're taking calories away from other things that you can eat. And I don't want to. I'm a bit stingy. I like to have like carbs and other stuff in there. So I'm just going to even take it down to like 27 grams. Okay, and then have a look there. And I can even take it down to like 25 grams, and I think I should be well there. Okay, so you can see how like we kind of just need to make adjustments. Now I'm spot on. I'm just 1 gram over. That's absolutely fine. So now I've hit my protein goal. I'm happy, right? Now I look at the rest of the calories I've got remaining. So I've got 1,279 calories to go. So now I can put in all the food that I like. Okay, so for example, like, you know, with my cod and potatoes, I can, with my cod, I'm going to have potatoes with that. Okay, so I'm just going to put in like potatoes. I'm going to now pause the video and show you how I fill it up. Okay, so I've entered in the rest of my food. So I've got oats for breakfast, and I've got cod and potatoes there. I've got beef and potatoes there. And then where I am now, I look at my totals, and I'm 14 calories over. And now I'm like 33 calories over, because when you're adding other bits in, they have protein as well. So what I can do now is I can straight away save a bit of calories by just reducing down to about 18 grams, maybe even 15 grams. I may even be able to just completely remove it. Yeah, so I can just completely remove it. I don't need this now, so I can just get rid of that. I don't need to have that. I can save some calories, and I'm like 12 grams over. That's absolutely fine. And I've got 76 calories, so I can add a little bit more noodles. I can add a little bit more potatoes. I can put a little bit of I put some salad in here. I can put some salad in here, for example. And the one I normally get is from Marks and Spencer's. So I put Marks and Spencer's. It should come up with a salad that I buy. Always type in. Make sure you get the exact brand that you use. Okay, so I'm looking for the exact brand that I have. Okay, so I'm going to have some beetroot salad. There we go. That's the one I want. Right, I'm just going to have like 50 grams. Okay, so 50 grams. I'm just going to put 0.5. Just a quicker way to do half of that. Half of 100. Right, so I put in that. Okay, and now I've got 40 calories left. Right, so nice and easy. I can just add in a little bit more of something else. So I can just go, okay, let's have a little bit more. Put that into grams and say, okay, we can have like 130 grams of this. And then you can see like how we can keep like adjusting it until we're there. So I could maybe put 127 grams, right? But this is how you adjust it. So the more you do it, the easier it will get. Now I eat pretty similar every day. And that's fine. So as long as we're kind of like around 10 calories, either under or over, that's absolutely fine. We've hit our protein goal. It doesn't matter that we're over. And now I've hit my protein goal. I'm within 10 calories of my calorie goal. And so now we've got MyFitnessPal all looking great. Now make sure, guys, that you do save room for the oils that you use. If you're using oil, teaspoon of oil in any of your meals, any sauces or anything that you're using that has calories in, you want to enter that too. Okay, but I've not done that to that detail. I've just come in to show you how to, number one, get your protein goal achieved by putting it in first, and number two, then filling in anything else that you want. And so, guys, you know, if you did want like a Kit Kat or something, you know, you could easily take this out, right, and then you could literally take that as well. And then if I wanted a Kit Kat as a snack, I could have a Kit Kat. That's absolutely fine. Especially when you're first joining the program, we're not looking for like, you know, to eat like super clean straight away. As long as you hit your protein goal, that's all that matters. Okay, so I add in the Kit Kat, right, 70 calories. I can even have 2 of those. Add that in there, and I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, so I'm slightly over, but I'll just reduce down this to like 120, and then I'll be bang on. Can you see how I can now really enjoy the foods that I want? I've hit my protein goal, and I'm good to go. All right, let's make some moves, guys.